Hello and welcome along to the Sports Express Show. Thank you so much for being with us today. We're going to turn our attention now to some Formula One action and talk about some very fast machines. Of course, we did have the French Grand Prix this past weekend, and now we're looking forward to the Grand Prix that's going to be happening at the Red Bull Ring in Austria. That's the big one. Of course, Max Verstappen, Red Bull, coming through once again.
You ladies need to calm down.
For the third race in a row.
Yeah.
We see you, Red Bull. We see you, Max Verstappen. Obviously, Max Verstappen getting the big win there in the French Grand Prix.
Yes,
finishing ahead of Lewis Hamilton and Sergio Perez.
Yeah.
To grab, once again, extend his lead at the top of the championship. Red Bull as well extending their lead in the top of the championship. Bottas falling at number 4. But ultimately, once again, my son, we've been proven once again that Red Bull are not here to play games.
They're not playing around, these
They're not here to play games.
They're not here to play games. I mean, that race was okay. The French Grand Prix is usually a boring race, right? It's not as bad as Monaco, but it's a boring race. But this time we got action, son.
Yeah.
We got action in spades. I mean, Max Verstappen going whoops off the track off the first lap, and Lewis Hamilton saying thank you very much. I was like, yes, son, that's another number 1 for Lewis Hamilton. We're back in it
Until
last
3 laps of the race.
Last 3 laps, this young lighty thinks he can take on the 7-time world champion. And to his credit, he did.
Boy, did he.
And he did.
Yeah.
And the whole team as a whole, not just him, but Checo as well. I mean, this is a man I've been swooning over for seasons now. And I'm happy that he's proving it at a big team. No offense to Force India or whatever they were called back in the day, Racing Point, whatever they were called. But this now is a big step up from that team to Red Bull right now. So, Checo's delivering. Max Verstappen is delivering, which means the whole team as a whole is delivering. Now, what are Mercedes going to do? Because Lewis Hamilton, oh my God, he's trying to deliver. But then you get his
partner.
And then you get Valtteri Bottas. That's all I can say. Then you get Valtteri Bottas where he is not picking up his hand this season, though I will say in that race he did stress, he did actually even shout at the team saying this should have been a 2-stop strategy. I told you, why didn't we go for the 2-stop strategy? So for me, that's an indication of internal friction within the team, and they need to resolve it very quick in order for Lewis Hamilton to be 8-time world champion, because I ain't having none of that if it's not going to be Lewis Hamilton 8-time world champion.
Talking about the team of Mercedes, we've seen them operating over the years without getting much pressure from the other teams, from the likes of Ferrari, from the likes of Red Bull. But now we're seeing them performing under conditions of pressure where they have a team who's not only matching them, but actually quite beating them at this point in time. So from what we're gathering, my son, it's not looking very... There's a lot of mistakes in the Mercedes team at the moment, especially when it comes to Valtteri Bottas. So we're seeing quite a different side from them performing under pressure.
No, it's a different side, but it's also from a spectator's point of view, an exciting side. I mean, this makes the sport, it reinvigorates the sport again. It's not just Mercedes just locking out the 1-2, but this time they're chasing. It's not the rest of the pack that's chasing, it's Mercedes that's chasing, because let's be honest, Red Bull have a better car. I don't care what anybody says, but they've also got brilliant drivers. As we've learned from Lewis Hamilton, it's not about the car, though it's very important, but most of the skill and most of the performance is from the driver. Because let's be honest, both Hamilton and Bottas have the same car, but I mean, there's one who's a 7 world champion and there's one who's not, son. So in that case, they've got the car and they've got the drivers and they've got the manager, which is Horner, and they're going forward, son. Now, how are Mercedes going to respond to this? I don't know, because it seems like there's cracks in the wall, and especially for me, it was glaring for Bottas to lash out like that. Though I cannot blame him, but I would have thought that being the efficient machine that Mercedes is, they would have kept that under wraps. But Bottas was like, tear that script and throw it out the window. He wanted to know why, and I have to side with him in this case. Why didn't they listen to him? Who knows? But now it's having an effect on their season currently. Definitely.
I mean, you can understand the man's frustration as well, given what has happened in the recent past, in the Monaco Grand Prix.
Yeah, no.
Like what happened there? You know, there's been a lot of mistakes from the Mercedes team, especially when it comes to Valtteri Bottas, and you can't really blame him for lashing out.
No, not at all. Not at all. I don't blame him at all. He needs the answers that he's been asking for, and I feel that in order for Mercedes to have a season, a good season again, they need to sort out Valtteri Bottas. I don't want them to keep on sacrificing him. Even when you look at, we indicated this last time, when you look at pit stops, there's always something going wrong with Valtteri Bottas. Exactly. Always something. But with Lewis Hamilton, 2 seconds. Lewis Hamilton is like 2 seconds gone. Valtteri Bottas 4, 5, and sometimes doesn't even go out the pits, the light is. So they need to fix that for the sake of the team. Valtteri will never beat Hamilton ever. No, he just doesn't have the skill. Even if you were to give him a faster car, Valtteri still wouldn't beat him. But for the sake of the team, give him at least a decent opportunity, because he's got a decent car. Give him a decent opportunity to actually be up there to support Hamilton. So God damn it, Hamilton can win an 8th title. Don't spoil our fun, damn it. But yeah.
Well, not if Max Verstappen has anything to do with it.
And Red
because
Bull,
it's another win for Max. It's a monumental win, because we did talk about, I think, the Hungarian Grand Prix, where Lewis Hamilton passed Max Verstappen towards the last. It was a great strategy from Mercedes.
Yes.
But now it's a similar thing. I mean, to do that to Lewis Hamilton, that's a big statement by Max.
That's a massive statement by Red Bull to Mercedes. It's not just Lewis Hamilton. It's a battle of the minds. And let's be honest, at that point, Mercedes had everything, or has everything, in terms of money, in terms of car, in terms of driver, and in terms of strategists. And this time, they got out-strategized by Red Bull. So it was a big statement, and I'm very excited, if you cannot tell, about this season, what's going to happen. Now, we have to look forward to the Austrian Grand Prix, the home race of Red Bull. So we just have to see how that will turn out.
All right, so obviously by the time of shooting this video, the qualifying hasn't happened, so we're not sure who's going to be at pole position for this one. But we are looking forward to the Grand Prix on Sunday. It is exciting times, my brother. And every Formula One Grand Prix going forward right now, it's still early days in the season.
It is.
But every Grand Prix going forward from now, it really does count. It counts. Because we're seeing a power shift here.
It is a power shift, and obviously Mercedes would not want to let go of that power, and they want to get it back. So this is the race where they can respond, especially a big FU to Red Bull at their home Grand Prix. Come on, son. Toto Wolff, come on, my boy. Get it back. And I'm telling you, if we win this, it will be a big psychological hit on Red Bull, or it could be on a positive note in terms of Red Bull to say, okay, you do it at our home race, we'll do it to you in every other race. So it's great times for the season. I mean, just stay tuned, guys, and I promise you, we're going to have a humdinger.
Exciting times.
Guys, thank you again for tuning in. As you can tell, we're excited about this Formula One season. I'm sure you guys are as well. Comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure you please press the notification bell to get notified of our new videos. And guess what, guys? We'll catch you again next time. Peace.
Adios.